Hey loves, welcome back to Teach Me to Tarot. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I read for myself and my collective, and I start with a prayer. Spirit angels, ancestors, guides, higher self, those out there who are here to help us on our journey, we welcome you in. We thank you for the shield of protection that you put around us. We also thank you for bottling up all negative energy sent our way so we can use that as fuel for our purpose. We thank you for the clarity and the connection and the message. And we thank you again. Hey y'all, I went to the beach today. If you watched the last reading, maybe not the last reading, the reading before that, it said that we needed to get grounded, we needed to get outside. And so I went. My place is either the beach or a trail of some sort. I'm not really a big fan of the snow. So the mountains and the snow wasn't my thing. But I went out to the beach and I went to this store that had crystals. And I've been feeling like I was supposed to have a carnelian jewelry for a while. And I was drawn to this carnelian ring. And when I saw the pile of rings, I picked them up and the first finger I put it on was this one. My left ring finger. And I didn't think about the fact that it was my left ring finger until just now. And I was like, man, that's interesting. But I didn't even want to put it on any other finger. I'm not married. And that's what made me think about it when I was getting ready to start filming. I'm like, I'm wearing this ring on this hand. I don't know. I know that the left side is the receiving side, and so I do want to receive the creative energy that comes from carnelian. That's really what I want it for. I want to be able to have the creative energy and encourage my creative side, because through creativity is where that when you're creating, I feel like you're closest to the creator because you're creating. God made us in his image, if you believe in God. But someone created us, and when we create, we are like the creator. And so I want to always be connected to my ability to create, my ability to allow my creations to be just what they are and not to overanalyze them, or not to... This is where this is going. I have made multiple videos that I have not posted simply because I second guess whether it's supposed to be sent. I doubt my creation, and I don't want to doubt my creations because I feel like it's energy flowing through me, not from me, honestly. And even though it's through me and not from me, I still doubt it because I'm a part of it. Interesting. I normally don't go on rants before reading, but I guess I needed to share that, and we'll see what comes about of the message. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, we thank you. We thank you. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Yeah. I know I'm here to be a channel. I know I'm here to share how to heal, because I've had to teach myself how to heal. I've had to teach myself and others how to heal. And so I know that is part of my journey. I know that's part of my purpose. And like I said, I feel like my collective is also a collective of healers. So that's part of your purpose. What is your purpose? Do you feel like it's being a healer? Do you feel like it's being a leader or a motivational speaker? Someone who shares knowledge that you can only get firsthand. Like, yeah, there's book knowledge, but then there's like real knowledge of it. What is your purpose? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Again with the purple and the orange. And the bottom of the deck is worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. With that rant I just had, I'm seeing forgiveness of not following your purpose. Forgiveness of not allowing. Forgiveness of being worried that you're not good enough. Forgiveness of being worried that it won't be received. Forgiveness of not following through. Again with the purple and the orange. Purple, acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. You can't change who you are. You can't change what your purpose is. You can't change it. You have to accept it. So if you're supposed to share a message, whatever that message is, you're going to have to share it. You're going to have to share it. What message are you supposed to be sharing? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys commenting. I do, because it helps me to validate for myself, with you guys' help, that I'm supposed to share the message. And I think some of you are supposed to be sharing a message too. And you have to accept that. Alright, let's see what the tarot has for us. Spirit, what do we need to see and what do we need to know? What do we need to see, Spirit? Too many cards. What is it? Too many cards. Spirit, please give us clear and concise messages. Two of Cups, partnerships, relationships, the High Priestess, intuition, discovering your truth, things being revealed. What else, Spirit? Ooh, 222 here. With the Temperance Angel at the bottom of the deck. Balance. Okay. 222 could be very significant. The Two of Cups, the High Priestess, which is the number 2, and the Two of Swords. You're having a difficult choice surrounding, I don't want to say it, but love. Cups is also your intuition. Cups is it's emotions, intuition, spirituality, love. 2 is also balance, connection. Connection. Connection with your intuition. Connection, the High Priestess, self-trust, divination. I feel like you've been blocking your ability to connect. Or you're stressed about having to connect. But there's balance coming with the Temperance Angel here. There is going to be some harmony, peace. We're getting rid of this stalemate energy, this inability to make a decision. Or underneath that Temperance card was the World. The World, which is success and completion of a cycle. Completion of a cycle. We're done with this energy of not following our purpose. We're done with this energy of not feeling like we're good enough, not feeling like we are supposed to be in the rooms that we're being put in. Because if you're put in the room, you are supposed to be there. If somebody invited you to that room, you were wanted there. You have a reason to be there. You have a message to give. You have a light to shine. Even if you don't say anything to anyone, right? Your light speaks for you. The way you look at people is just the way you look at people, but sometimes it's the most loving way somebody's been looked at all day. And you just thought you were just glancing their way. The fact that you acknowledge someone's presence that might not get acknowledged. People who, you know what? People who are a part of like the cleaning crew. I feel like that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. Like you speak to them and you acknowledge their presence, and other people just don't see them. They're people too. Just because they're cleaning staff or because they're a part of the help staff doesn't mean they're not people too. So you acknowledging, just saying hello to them or thank you to them makes them have a brighter day because they were acknowledged. Their efforts were acknowledged. Their job was acknowledged. Their humanness was acknowledged. Again, your light shines even when you don't realize it. Even when you're just being yourself. Yeah. Spirit. What is this? 3 more cards. New beginnings, new inspiration, and financial abundance. You're going to have to take the leap. You're going to have to do whatever it is that is your purpose. You're going to have to, I'm hearing quit your job. Don't quit your job. I don't want you to think I'm telling you to quit your job, but that is what I'm hearing. And I had to do that. Like I had to quit my job. I took a year off work and it's been stressful. I've gone back to work now, but I'm still dealing with the effects of taking a year off work. But it was something that I needed to do. It felt reckless. It was a leap of faith that I needed to take. And it allowed me to do a whole lot of self-healing that I didn't have time for. When you're in survival mode and you're going day to day to day, doing the same thing, going to work, dropping the kids off at school, picking the kids up from school, like dinner, homework, do it again. That like there is no time for you to heal. There is no time for you to process. There's no time for you to just rest. Oh, what's wrong with my throat chakra? Somebody don't want me to talk about this. When you are in survival mode, you don't have time. You don't have time to process. You don't have time to heal. You don't have time to enhance your spiritual gifts or practice them. You don't have time to be a good parent even because you are stuck in go. You don't have time for evaluation. You don't have the patience for the people you care about or to yourself. So anyways, yeah. Sometimes you're going to have to be the fool or look like the fool and do things that other people are going to see as reckless. But you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Whatever that leap of faith is for you. I'm not telling you to quit your job. You have to know what the leap of faith is for you. And if this message is for you, you will know. Whatever that leap of faith is. It's going to bring about new ideas. It's going to bring about new creativity. You're going to be passionate about it. New inspirations that'll lead you to your financial success. I realized that me working, the hours I was working, was not providing me the time I needed to be a good parent. It wasn't providing me the time I needed to be healthy for me. And while I haven't reached my 10 of Pentacles yet, I see that it's coming. I see that when you work in your purpose, everything begins to flow. But it does take a leap of faith. It does take you connecting with your intuition right? It does take you connecting with your intuition. And not feeling blocked. Yeah, you're blocked on the idea of taking this leap. That's what this stalemate is. Fear of walking in your purpose. Fear of walking in your purpose. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, here we go. Victory. No obstacles will stop me now. Overcoming all obstacles. Self-discipline, hard work, and focus. You're going to move forward. You're going to be successful when you walk in your purpose. You're going to overcome the obstacles. Maybe you have a fear of success. As I had a rant earlier, maybe you have a fear of success, and your fear of success, your fear of not being good, your fear, I'm hearing, dang, it's right on the tip of my tongue. You feel like you don't belong there, even though you do. Imposter syndrome. You feel like an imposter. But as I said earlier, if you are invited to that room, that means you're supposed to be there. There is something about you. Don't overthink it. When we overthink it, we try to do things in our way, in our view of it. We start to get in our own way. Allow it to flow. Don't overthink it. If you get invited somewhere, and they'll often tell you for whatever reason you're invited there, and flow from that. Allow it to flow. Allow the energy to flow through you. Whatever the message is that you're supposed to say, whatever actions you're supposed to take, just allow it to flow. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Justice, balance, honesty, life lessons. You're bringing balance into your life. I get what I give. Like I said, it's a flow. As energy flows through you, energy should flow back to you. And if it's not, okay, pause. As energy flows through you, energy should flow back to you. And I'm seeing like a stream of light, or a stream of, I'm going to say light because that's how the best I can describe it, coming from your chest and going around your head, up above your head, and going back into your back. A flow of energy, like a circle that flows through your chest and into your back and throughout the front of your chest. And I'm seeing someone breaking that cycle. And when someone breaks the cycle of the flow, because you won't let it flow, because you're blocking it, you're blocking your blessings from coming in the back. Don't cut off your blessings. Allow that energy to flow through you. Also, don't let nobody take advantage of you, because there will be some who will just want to usurp and suck up all of that energy and that light and that love coming from you. And it's like the stranger on the street that you give a hi to, a smile to, a nice compliment to, like, that's cool because you can see the response, like their smile or the way you see they have new pep in their step, that gives back to you because you realize, okay, that was a loving exchange and I did good and they feel good and they made me feel good because they responded in kind, right? Have you ever given a compliment to someone or sent some positive energy to someone and then they just kind of shut you down and they had like a grumpy face, or they kind of went, or something like that, and it kind of just made you feel a little depleted, a little, it made you feel like there wasn't an equal exchange of energy. And that's what you do when you don't allow yourself to flow. often whatever someone is experiencing will affect the way they communicate with others. So maybe they were just having a bad day. Don't take it personally, right? Because it's not about you. Whatever they're dealing with made them respond that way. But it still makes you feel a little like there was an unequal exchange of energy. And it's not anything you have to do other than replenish yourself. So love on yourself, give yourself a compliment, do something to make you feel good so that you can pour back into yourself, even though you didn't get a positive response from sending you something out. But you don't want to expect something from someone that you gave freely, right? You give a compliment, give it freely. Don't expect them to give you one back. But it does feel nice when there's an equal exchange, but you can't expect it. I don't know where that tangent came from, but I was really, okay, so yes, when you're using your gift and walking in your purpose, there will be some people you're going to have to give to who cannot give back to you. And those are when the creator, when the universe, when spirit pours back into you for doing the deed that you did. But there will be people who will come to you for your gift, and they have to pour back into you, be it financially, be it with connection, be it with time and energy and effort, be it with them sharing their knowledge. One-sided partnerships don't work. These two people here, they both got their cups out, and it looks like, they're reaching for each other's cups. When you pour into somebody who asked for your energy, they have to give you something back. Unless it's one of those situations where you feel called to pour in. But as healers, we don't know how to set boundaries often. We don't know how to do that. But one of my other readings was about finding your balance, learning how to balance your feminine and your masculine energy. Because the masculine will know when, okay, we got to cut this shit off. Okay, we're loving too much, we're nurturing too much, we're giving too much, we're not being poured back into, we got to cut this off. That's why we have to be balanced. Because we will give up everything we have and not have any for ourselves. Which is why we got to take that leap of faith, right? Because if we are giving all of our energy to our job, we're giving all of our energy to our partner, we're giving all our energy to our kids, we're giving all our energy to the dog, our hobbies, our community, our clubs, you're not pouring back into you. It's an unequal partnership. It's an unequal collaboration. You're blocking the flow, you're blocking the exchange, you're blocking your abundance when you allow people to just suck up your light. Yeah, the strength card at the bottom of the deck. Your inner strength, your courage, your bravery, your compassion, your control, taming, right? He looked like he wanted to eat her. Just from the... Okay, I say that because I'm thinking lion, large animal. He looks like he could eat her. He looks like he could take everything she got. But she's taming him, and she's gentle with it. But she's setting boundaries. The tongue is out, like, oh yeah, I want to lick you or something. But she's closing its mouth. She got both hands on its mouth, and she's taming it. She is deciding, or showing him what she's decided is going to happen. No, we're not doing that today. Setting boundaries and feeling confident about it, compassionate about it, because she could have just shot him. She could have just banged him on the head. She's being loving, she's being compassionate, and that's what we have to do. Even in telling people, I'm sorry, I can't give that energy today. Right? Because you have to set your boundaries for you so that you can receive the energy and the knowledge that you're supposed to share, so that you can spend the time with yourself and your intuition, with your higher purpose. Processing, understanding, creating content, right? If you don't make time to do your passion, to do your purpose, to share your message, you're putting up a block to yourself. You're blocking your abundance. You're blocking your ability to get what you came here to get. When you share your purpose, you get your blessings. When you share your talents, you get something back for it. Like I said, connection, community, time, knowledge, money. You get things for it. When you make an investment into something, you expect to get something back. So when you invest your time in yourself and your purpose, what can you expect back but a 10 of Pentacles, but a lot of money, but a stable home, but peace and security? But it takes strength, it takes bravery, it takes compassion, it takes self-knowledge. You got to know when you're overwhelmed. You got to know when it's time to work, right? This Page of Pentacles, new jobs, new manifestations, putting in work, solid goals, opportunities for increase, negotiations. It takes work, new jobs, new energy. And you got to pour into that purpose. That's your new thing. Following your purpose. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. The Empress. Can't make this crappity up. The Empress. She is nurturing. She is creative. She connects with the earth. And she is abundant. You want to be the Empress. And the Empress is not just a woman. The High Priestess is not just a woman. It's the energy that they embody. So if there are any men watching, it's not just about women. It's about you too. You can be nurturing. You can be loving. You can be creative and abundant. Everybody wants to be those things. Creative, the carnelian ring. But you can be creative and abundant. I'm reading pregnancy and fertility, but I'm not seeing baby. I'm seeing business. I'm seeing pregnant with ideas. I'm seeing growth. You're creating new life. And when you share your purpose, I feel like it gives people new life. It gives people a second chance, a chance to see things differently, a chance to understand things and make them make a different choice. A chance to make a different choice. The Hermit, soul searching. Yeah, you sharing your purpose and sharing your gifts makes people have a soul searching moment. They have to go figure it out. They have to be reflecting. They have to be introspective. Possibly causing a spiritual enlightenment, a period of growth. And then new opportunities come. Big changes come. Once you do your soul searching and you spend your time figuring it out and you move forward on that, you bring about big things. This 10 of Pentacles and the Empress on top of each other. But underneath it is the stalemate and the worry. Your worry is causing you to block out your money. Walk in your purpose. Walk in your purpose. You got double abundance here. The 10 of Pentacles, the Empress, creativity. You have it. But your worry of not being enough, not not being good enough, not being right. Your worry of, I don't know, being too bright. Your worry of somebody coming to steal your stuff. Whatever that worry is that's causing you not to move forward and trusting your intuition and connecting with spirit and following your purpose is blocking your money. But you watch this. You watch this video. You know you're supposed to take a leap. And taking that leap is going to help you to overcome those obstacles. Taking that leap brings you new ideas. It's going to balance your life out. It's going to balance your life out. That's the message, y'all. Spirit, thank you for the clarity and the connection in the message. I hope I didn't rant too much for y'all, but I felt like that's what needed to come out. And forget, 222 could be significant. Let me know, y'all. Did this message resonate with you? What fear are you harboring? What are you worried about? Let's work through that together. Peace and blessings.